was going to feel and how I feared that it might kill me. Detective Dana Scully is in the campus dormitory hideaway questioning a possible eyewitness about a mysterious slew of murders and disappearances involving young women, mostly university students. The man in question, Alex Sorrell, is a handsome man, 23 years of age and a senior at that university. He proceeds to hit on Agent Scully with a somewhat sexy Upper New York State boy accent. You know you were fly, you mean really sexy. Thank you, Scully replies curtly, getting somewhat turned on by his handsome looks, though not all too suave style, trying to hide it by her characteristic stoned face. You know, I saw this strange Hispanic guy in here the other night. He kept shaking like he was a junkie or something. He didn't belong here. I think he might have been the killer. No, I didn't know, Alex. Do you think you could give me a description of this man to a police artist? Yeah, I think so. Would you like to go out for a cup of coffee or a beer? Do you like beer? Scully can feel the jolt of electricity, her lips starting to burn. At another time, she might have been put off by this tall, dark-haired man, perhaps would have even seen him as a complete creep. But as he stares into her eyes, putting his hand on her shoulder, she for some reason feels magnetically drawn to this man, as if he had some strange power over women in general, like she can't get away from him. He can sense his power over her and starts a somewhat mocking game. I think I can help you find the creep. I actually know a lot more than I'm telling you. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you everything I know if you do something for me. Agent Scully, markedly turned on, yet still keeping the facade of composure, challenges Alice to a bet that she knows she can't lose on her account of her photographic memory. She wins, they sleep together. He gives her the information. She wins, and he gives her the information. They don't have sex. He loves the wager and agrees to it immediately. The bet is Scully must be able to diagram his small dorm room from memory. Scully goes to work, getting everything perfect, down to his offspring poster, to his paisley shirt on the floor, down to his collection of yo-yos on the desk. He, however, wins the bet by putting his dresser down a trapdoor while she's out in the hallway making the diagram. Scully returns confident she has won the bet, yet returns in dismay. That's funny, there should be a dresser just about here, she says, pointing. No, wrong, he asks, grinning victoriously. I put all of my clothes in this closet. See, he says, opening it. Also in this army trunk. You'll like it. I'm big. 18 inches. Then Scully goes into the bathroom, climbs into a pair of pajamas, waiting to pay off her end of the bet, when Mulder storms into the room just in the nick of time. What's with the pajamas, Agent Scully? Cute, Paisley. Never mind, Mulder. Do you have any leads? I think the killer's going to strike next at Wesley and the other college within a 15-mile radius. His killings are following a pattern. Look, I've mapped it out, and I think the next one will occur within the next 3 hours. We must get over there ASAP. I think you're right, Mulder. Nice meeting you, Alex. I'll probably be stopping by later for that information. Scully says as she's walking out the door. All right, part 2. This is where I come into the story. I've been working as a hooker for going on 2 weeks, and apparently after Agent Scully had left, he picked me up on the street as a trick. As he was so gorgeous, dark curly hair, blue eyes, tall, part Italian, cool accent, he was able to get my price down by $25. I was also curious about his alleged 15-inch dick. It had to be a lie. So, we're in his apartment drinking delicious raspberry-flavored micro beers. We're kissing, we're talking. He says, my ex-girlfriend and I used to have sex 2 to 6 times a day. I'm really horny right now. I told you, I have a 15-inch dick, bigger than John Holmes. He's supposed to be 14. I'm going to get enlarged, you know. Get enlarged, I inquired, puzzled. Sure, you'll see. So are you ready or what? I get naked and so does he. As he's undressing, I peek over at his cock, which doesn't look too big. I knew it. He's only like 6 inches, and he's totally lying. Oh well, then it unfolds and starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's the biggest cock I've ever seen, and it might even be the biggest, be bigger than he even said. I Then